Hey everyone, it's Vinny, and today we're going out west to Del Mar to take a look at the Pick 6 sequence for Sunday, September 10th. It starts in race 6, and we'll just get right into it. As of right now, I don't have morning lines, so fingers crossed that this ticket is not too chalky. So race 6 is 6.5 furlongs on the dirt. It is a 20K optional claimer, non-winners of 1. And I'm going to be aggressive early, and I'm going to single here with my top pick, Oh Babe, for John Sadler. There's a good amount of speed in here that tends to quit, and Oh Babe has shown the ability to sit off the pace a couple lengths and still have something left coming home. Hoping they go too quick early, and Oh Babe can just make up all the ground. I think cutting back to 6.5 works for this one, while some of the others kind of seem like they only want to go 5 or between 5 and 6, so 6.5 might do some of those speed horses in. So that's why I'm singling Oh Babe in race 6. Race 7 is the Grade 3 Del Mar Juvenile Turf at 1 mile, and there's 4 horses who I am going to use on my tickets. And Ready to Rumble for Peter Miller, Voltage for Mandela, Des Dojits for Rafael De Leon, and my top pick is C Singer for Michael McCarthy. C Singer won at 7 last time out in Ireland and fought gamely late on the replay. Today, the distance works. I like the slight stretch out on the turf. McCarthy's very good with layoffs and first time runners in his barn. Overall, though, this field just doesn't look like anything super special, so that's why I'm taking C Singer on top, but not fully trusting him. Which is why I'm going for deep here. Would not be surprised if this is a big spread race for most people, or if this horse for some reason is bet down to is supposed to be the real deal and is a lot of people's singles. This can go either way. I'm going for deep here. I'm not 100% sold on C Singer being that good. Race 8 is a 40K optional claimer, run 1 mile on the dirt, and I am again using 4 here, but this is a race where I could potentially single to cut down on the ticket. The 3 other horses that I like here are Eastside Cool for Kristen Mulhall, Mastering for Steve Knapp, and Gazili for Vladimir Sirin. Those are the 3 horses I would use on my deep ticket if I don't single here. My top pick, though, would be Devil Be Me for Phil D'Amato. He just might be faster than everybody, and nobody in this race really has a devastating closing kick, so he could just run away from them early and just not be able to get caught. This is the least. I have 3 horses in this sequence that I would consider singling. This is my least confident of the 3, which is why on my deep ticket I am going for deep here. But this one already does have a win at the distance here at Del Mar and has 3 wins in a row, which at this class level is noteworthy in my opinion. Race 9 is 5 furlongs on the turf. It is a 40K optional claimer. Turf sprints are always tough in these sequences. More than any other race, I feel like they are the most unpredictable. Usually you get a lot of bombs in these turf sprints. So for that reason, I'm going for deep here. Sawsdy for Kristen Mahal, Daniel's Magic for Hardy, Mr. Iceman for Peter Miller. I are the other 3 that I'm going to be using on my tickets. My top pick, again, it's going to be a D'Amato horse. It is Bolden. D'Amato on the turf is just very good. I kind of found out why recently, but they're still running. They run good on the turf, with this one being owned by Rockingham Ranch and Flavian Pratt being out here to ride it. I have a feeling this horse is just going to run big off the layoff. The other main speed is on the rail, which is why I'm using both of them. If one of them gets away early, I think they're going to be very tough to track down. I am hoping, though, it is Bolden for D'Amato, who is that main speed and is just tough to track down as my top pick. Race 10 is the Del Mar Futurity, and Baffert sends out Prince of Monaco, who just looked like a beast last time out in the grade 3 best pal. I don't see why that's changing today. He's a single. He'll likely be a super heavy favorite. Probably be a single on most tickets, but I don't see how anybody turns the tables on him today. Race 11 is a maiden special weight going 1 mile on the turf, and I'm going 5 deep here to close off this ticket. Petkoff for Tim Yak Team, Lahina Flavor for Pat Gallagher, Uncle Oscar for David Hoffsman, and Say Ignico for RB Hess are the other 4 that I'm using. My top pick in here, though, is Player B for Doug O'Neill. Has improved in both starts on the turf in his career, and while he is cutting back, which I'm not a huge fan of on the turf, he has finished well in both starts, so I am expecting the cutback to be okay for this one. Hector gets on riding for the second straight time, so I am expecting another improvement here. Doug O'Neill is always dangerous here at Del Mar, so I'm going with Player B as my top pick in race 11. So for 20 cents, my ticket is 1 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 1 by 5. That is $64 for 20 cents. If you want to roll the dice in single Devil Be Me in race 8, that would cut your ticket down to $16 for 20 cents. Best of luck if you are playing, and I will see you next time.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. Summer's here, our picks are heating up. We want you to join us in the fun. Subscribe to the Racing Dudes YouTube channel right now. Click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a single one of our awesome videos. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.